As we move into the final unit of the year of 2021, I want to talk a little bit again in context of the new structure with regards to homework and studio work, and specifically why homework is the most important component of it all. The studio work is clearly going very well. Those who've attended it have really enjoyed it. It's more dynamic and focused upon the scenes and your work, and that's clearly given people the sense of purpose and growth. Not to say that at times people haven't found challenges, but it's much more about your work with the character than just your work on yourself. The homework is exactly that, something that you don't want to do. Nobody really enjoyed doing homework. There's an important concept of autonomy in acting, which means that really you learn to do it for and with yourself. And apart from the practicalities of self-taping, which is now a massive demand upon the opportunities of working in this industry, the most important sense is how you learn to go from something you initially don't want to do. All right, this is the important thing, which is it's easy to get excited if we get an audition. It's easy to get excited if we get a job, but then we've got to do the work. And if we're honest with ourselves, it's not entirely what we really want to do. And hence, coming home into your space, whether it be your toilet, your bedroom, your living room, whatever it may well be, having to turn on a computer and deal with that separateness is frustrating. But inevitably, it is designed to a certain degree to be so, to challenge you to realize that if you engage your process, if you engage grounding yourself, then you are working as an actor. If we come into class, you can become the social being a lot quicker. And what has become very clear to me is, having talked about it, having discussed it in class about the civilian agendas, how powerful they are. And even more so in times that we're living in where we feel very disconnected from things that inspire us. Any moment where we come together and feel inspired is understandably a really great thing, but it's not productive to your growth as an actor. The thing that really moves you is you moving you, you working with you. Obviously, that's contextual to other people in the space. But hence, the homework is really there for these purposes. I don't want to have a studio space exclusively where really you hide from the reality that class is a transition to something. It is not a destination of itself. It's easy to get seduced by being in the studio all the time because it becomes very holistic. You know, you got to be very creative in it and you never have to deal with the industry. But the reality is that doesn't move you on. So the homework is designed to present that challenge to you, but engaging of the process, and in such a way that adds the flexibility and also the other important component again, which is the capacity to watch yourself back, which again is to have an independent eye upon yourself and not to it all be experiential, is to palpably look at when you truly become creative, when you truly take a willing state, and when you don't, when you pull back. And the scene work is an opportunity for you to really hunt down material that you want to work on, to work with people, to develop those skills. These are all the important skills. You know, the key moments of being excited or being moved, they're very small. Most of the work of an actor is to do the work when the actor initially doesn't want to do it. But over a period of practice and engagement, it becomes second nature because it would seem foolish not to do it anywhere else, because what the actor realizes, they only have themselves. As much as you have a script, as much as you have a director, really, it is you. And once you embrace that separateness, then that autonomy can truly grow, and that autonomy can bring you into the room and work. Hence, if you can bring yourself into your own space, your studio space, then coming into other rooms is going to be a lot easier. But if you put that off, if you don't rise to the challenge of the homework, you will never surmount the challenges of this industry because they are considerable. And a lot of times you're going to have to do things when you don't want to do them. You're going to have to do things because you need to do them and you will yourself to do them. So again, the homework is very much the structure I'm teaching now for these specific reasons. That 6 year, 2 year, whatever down the line, you're not in that space anymore as much as you used to, or you're in that space contextualizing it to you working on set, and so on and so forth. So we start Monday. All right. Whether it's one session a week, I've readjusted the fee. So it's not about buying a quantity. It's about, paying what you can pay and maintaining access and accessing as much as you can. And then hopefully leads into scene work. If not scene work, come and do the observer and technique session. But embrace what we have. Embrace this framework. Trust me, I've thought it through, right? And I know how specifically I've constructed it and why. And I can see the results in the people that have applied themselves to it. So come into the space, come into your room, come into yourself creatively. Okay, I look forward to seeing you.